welcome back. Let's get right into it. In my last video, I talked a little bit about my trip to a city that was near Nice and how my host family took me, and we went to this amazing 5-star restaurant. So we went for my host mom's nephew. Oof, this family thing is gonna be hard. But my host mom's nephew's baptism. He was 2. Absolutely adorable, so cute. So we went there for his baptism. We went to this wonderful 5-star restaurant with these amazing views. I have a clip of that, so let's go ahead and look at that. Yeah, so that was absolutely beautiful. It was absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, the food was amazing. And yes, my name was spelled wrong at the table. My host mom apologized, but I was like, look, I don't even care. I'm here for free. I'm eating for free. This place, what? Like, I don't have any videos of my host mom's sister's house because they were still building it at the time, but it was insane. The infinity pool that's on my Instagram page, absolutely beautiful. Their house was beautiful. It was just like sitting off this little corner of like a mountain. You could just see the whole French Riviera. Mind blown. Like, I feel like I live in a different planet, a different world being in France. So after all that happened, I just like came back home and settled in. So we're gonna take a little bit of a flashback for this real quick, and I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna show y'all how I lived in London, where I live. I'm gonna show you this major upgrade of where I live now to France. Also, these were my digs, as they say. This is where I stayed. This is my flat. This is my itty bitty, tiny, minuscule bathroom that I was living in. My wardrobe. But yeah, this is it. It's my last day in the UK. And I'm out. If you came out my room to the hallway, you see like everyone else's rooms. All my crap, our very gay Christmas tree. And it's a mess, obviously, because we're all moving, but this is our kitchen. Well, it is, but it was for me. It's pretty nice size. There was 7 of us who shared it. One person had already left by February, and then people just gradually started to move out with COVID. So there's only about 5 of us left. And now there's only 3, not including me, because I'm leaving. We had this little wall. You can't see it perfectly because of the light behind it, but everyone who came over was able to sign it and write random things on there. It's a cute little setup. We used to have a projector screen on this wall. Like, it was real nice back in the day. I definitely am gonna miss it. Nah, I lie, I'm not gonna miss it, but it was fun for the time being. Okay guys, I'm gonna give you a little peek into my au pair world. I think that's funny. Only au pairs look at that joke. Maybe they won't. I don't know, but I think it's funny. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you a little bit of my house. This is the back of my host family's house, their patio or terrace or whatever they call it. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like for me. The back of their house.
This goes into the side of the yard, or the garden as they call it in the UK and France instead of a backyard. So you see Maya, the pool, which y'all have seen a couple times on my Instagram, which I keep posting because I love it. These lights are super nice. There's also lights inside of the pool at night, which I'll try to get a video of later. And this little house back there is my cabanon, as they call it, my little house. So you can see it's pretty far from the house, far enough where I have my own space and feel, you know, like I'm on my own. So let's go take a peek. All right, so this is the front door, or the main entrance of the cabanon. And there's some plants. There's a desk over here, the TV. Yes, I'm watching Suits. There's a couch that pulls out, which is really nice. There's a full kitchen, everything I could ever need. Pantry, the fridge is down there. There is dishwasher, all my beautiful plants, except, you know, that one that's dying, but it's okay. I bought it dead, so I'm gonna bring it back to life. The laundry machine, stove, blah, blah, blah. The beautiful view, which is my favorite part, is I can just come out and look at this. It's absolutely amazing. And then my balcony is huge. So much space. I've actually hosted a party that y'all will see later. And then that takes you back to the bedroom. Big, nice size bed, nice window. I got them to put mesh screens on the windows because it was way too many bugs coming in and out, and I don't have time for that. I have 2 wardrobes that light up when I open them. So that's really nice. And then it takes you to the bathroom. Big Italian style shower. Towel warmer, my favorite thing ever of being in Europe. And then yeah, that's it. And that's Camu, my aloe vera plant. So now that you've seen where I live, I mentioned a little party that I threw. So for my second weekend here, there's a bunch of au pairs that we all got up together, and just a flashback. An au pair is basically someone that's like a nanny, like a glorified nanny. A lot of them are live-in, so you live in like an extra bedroom of the people's house. I got lucky to have someone that had like an extra house in their backyard. But yeah, you come and you like help take care of the house, you take care of the kids, teach them English. Very easy job. So yeah, there's a Facebook group, and a lot of us like came together, and we met in Marseille actually, which I'll have another video of all my trips to Marseille as well as Aix-en-Provence. I have a lot of footage, don't worry, there's gonna be plenty of videos. But we met all together, and I ended up inviting them back to my house a couple weeks later because it was like the last weekend where it was still warm enough to swim in the pool. And as you see, this pool I wanted to share. Also, I wanted to share my place. And I'm the only one big enough in a place where if everyone got really drunk, which they did, they were able to stay and spend the night. So here is some footage of the party. Hosting my first pool party.
My family's pool is, I'm so blessed to have all of it. Okay, I'm ready. There's this like the size of like. Ouais, t'es pas rebeu en tout cas. Moi je suis pas rebeu.
Yes, oui, 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 oui.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Everyone brought alcohol. We had like, I think we counted like 17 bottles of wine and liquor. And there was like this big old like 5-liter box of wine. There was like, I think like 4 or 3 6-packs of beer. Just so much. There was so much alcohol. We had a lot of fun. And all the au pairs are super nice. Like, it's always such a crazy experience just meeting new people because people can be assholes. And I haven't had that experience. But I know a lot of you are thinking, I know, he looks right into the camera, doesn't he? You feel like he's looking at you? Just say, hey, Paladin. But anyway. Yeah, so I know a lot of you are probably thinking, what's the downside of being an au pair? Well, if you don't like kids, it can be a little, you know, like irritating at times. But most of the time, kids are really nice. I have had some horror stories. I do have a friend whose kids are just like god awful. I have another friend who said that the parents were like abusive. So it can be a very, very iffy situation. But for me personally, I don't really have a downside. There's only thing that I can name is, like I said, they put the mesh on the windows, is the bugs. So you see where the house is compared to me. I'm closer to the forest, I'm closer to the trees. So there is some crazy bugs out here, especially like bugs in France that just, I've never seen living in Atlanta or living in Tennessee, but there's like these massive hornets. I've seen a snake, I've seen a frog, but I have a battle with a hornet that I can show you right now that I had. Check it out. Okay, y'all, I'm losing my shit, like legit losing my shit. Okay, so my host mom told me that the wasps get really, really big in this side of France. And I was like, okay, like what's big? She did not say massive. And all I got is a fucking insecticide, which is not gonna do anything for this wasp. I'm losing my shit. Like, it is the biggest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Excuse my French. Get it? French. But besides that, there really is no downside. My family is absolutely great. I have a car, I live here. Being an au pair, all your expenses are paid for, so all your food is typically included, or they pay you more for your food. My gas is included. Like, there's really not a downside besides being with kids. And you're only, I don't mean it like that. I enjoy being with the kids are great. And you're only legally allowed to work like 20 to 25 hours a week. So I pick the kids up at 4:30 from school, and the parents usually come home about 8:30. So I'm only working about 4 hours a day. So I have my whole day to do whatever I want. You do have to take French classes, but like, who wouldn't want to take French classes? I want to learn French while I'm here. So yeah, that's basically it. That is my life in France and like where I live and everything, and being an au pair. So in my next video, I'm going to flash back to London, and I'm going to show you all my travels in London. And I have like a bunch of videos of different parts of London that I'll show you where to go, what I did. I'll talk a little bit about my dissertation and my master's degree. And then from there, we'll go on to Aix-en-Provence, Marseille. I have tons to show you, so stay tuned in, like, subscribe, tell all your friends, tell your family, tell your mom and them, tell them to hit me up because I got it.